everyone. Did you miss me? Welcome to After Five Podcast. My name is JC Banks. I'm your host today here at Prohibition Liquor and Wine. As you all know, I'm a wife, mother, lawyer, and entrepreneur. But guess what? Oh my God, it is August and the kids are back to school. So this segment is dedicated to you and me. Fuck it, because I got a son in college too. So, listen, I was thrown back because I saw a lot of a lot of parents, kind of, we're going through something as we talked about in the other segment with the economy struggling. So, I was happy that Prohibition Liquor and Wine, we were able to do school supplies for the community. I just don't talk about it. You have to give back. You have to be about the community. You support us, so we definitely want to support you. So, thank you so much, all the people who donated, and for all the moms and children who got school supplies. I'm so happy that we can do that. But listen, on Monday, August the 3rd, I was just scrolling and I said, what the fuck is this? So basically, after you drop the kids off at school, I think it was called Seesaw. They had like a mom mimosa mom's day. So it was like drop the kids off and it's our time. And that brings me to today's subject. As a mother, as a working mother, I feel like we have three stages. So like the first stage is if you have your kids that are more in elementary, middle school, high school. Then you have the stage where basically they go off to college, and then you have your empty nester stage. So that's what we're going to go through today. And also, this month is National Black Business Month. So if you can see displayed here, we have black owned, women owned wines and champagnes that you all should check out. I Best Wine, they have a new rose that's coming out. We will have it. We have Black Girl Magic. We all have it, and we all love us some Issa Rae and this Rae. So make sure that you support and join. Also, here at Prohibition Liquor and Wine, we have a book club, Read Between the Wine. So we do that once a month. So if you want to come, do a tasting of some new wines. And hey, sometimes we have to put down their phone, just like we tell them damn kids they need to do their work. We need to digress. And these are the books we're reading today. The one is The Divorce, and this is the other one. This is like I would just say like a supplementary book that I picked up that we all know her from Girlfriend. So yeah, just check out Read Between the Wines on IG, and then check out these new wines. So back to the topic of focus today. So we're talking about moms. So how are you feeling with the kids going back to school? I know that routines are changing a lot. It's so much with the times. I mean, school is starting in August. When I was in school, or my son was in school, it was more like after Labor Day. So I know it's really hard trying to get them in school, and then also, working and doing a lot of things. All right, so today we're going to talk about pivoting. I know that I talked about that just a little bit on our last segment, and I always do things in threes. So we're going to talk about motherhood, and in about 7 Fridays, of course, the fall is coming. So just transitioning, because we're all going through a transitioning right now. And then I wrote down some topics, and then just kind of finding your way in co-parenting. So let's pick it back. I always say that that I'm a lawyer, but I also do tech. So one of my apps is Web, where you can get married online, but the other one is I Divorce You. So into doing the divorce, I found out like during this time, a lot of kids going to school. It's so hard when the parents are separated or divorces. We talk about the different stages. When you're in the stage of elementary, the middle school, the high school is a little bit okay. We have to take the time and understand and know how to co-parent. And divorce rate is up, you guys. Divorce rate is up a lot. And I would like to say the main reason as a lawyer that I feel that the divorce rate is up is because of this. We like, what is this? Social media, not the realness. A lot of times we are comparing our marriage and we're comparing our relationship not to our parents or our grandparents, but by what we see on social media, and half of the shit is not real. There's no such thing as a perfect marriage, but it's worth it. I've been married 17 years and it hasn't been perfect, but it's always been worth it. So you have to, like the Bible say, you have to get your rib, the person that's of you. And again, if you listen to me, which you should, it's about, growing together, not about changing. So again, talking about co-parenting, I think this is a time where a lot of mothers or single fathers, we have to learn how to co-parent. We're either taking the kids back, going to work, taking a lot of financial burden, and this economy is not doing so well for a lot of businesses. I know a lot of people with a lot of degrees that are out of jobs. So we need to take the time to sit down and know how to co-parent. For a second, turn off that social media. Write down what works for you. Know your finances. Talk to your kids. Understand where you are with your partner. Think about collaboration. So you have uncontested divorce, you have contested divorce, but there's something called a collaborative divorce. I'm very big on collaborations, not on partnerships. So let's bring that collaboration in, and I think it'll be a better way of co-parenting so that we can have a better school year and you still can be a cohesive, like family. And now we're going to go into the next segment, which is college. So my son, if he see this, I'm sorry. He's supposed to be a junior, but Lord, he done failed about one, two, I don't know how many times. But, instead of just being raw at him, I hadn't seen him in 8 months, y'all. He came back home a couple of days ago. I love my son like so, so, so much. If he's watching, he's my one of one. I believe in him. I told him that you don't have to go to college to be successful, but you have to have a plan. I find it sometimes that we have to sit down and understand and listen. Listening is one of the things that we kind of push to the side a lot. I had to listen to my son. We have to find ourselves. Sometimes as parents, we forget that we were 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, so on and so on. So we have to sit down, listen to them. And that's what I did with my son. And we came up with a plan together, a plan that he wanted. And I came up with a way to help him implement that. And so that's how I'm kind of maneuvering through this with him being in college. But the last stage is the empty nester stage. So listen, my husband and I, and you already know about my two dogs, Duke and Egypt, it's just us. It's just us. And my whole life was dedicated, honestly, into more of my career than my family. And so now, time is our most valuable asset. When I had cancer, I realized that the most. So now I kind of shift things around where, of course, I always put God first, but business doesn't come first to me. I find that putting family first. And now that I know who I am, what I am, and my time is more valuable, I just kind of know how to run my businesses a little bit differently. And I still make the same amount of money, but I have more time. So I just want to encourage you to put together a plan if you're co-parenting, but then also if you're going through college or just having things with your children, just take the time to listen. And then if you're co-parenting, take the time to kind of mommy time, like to know about, like me, actually take away the mommy, take away a wife. Now what about you? What do you like? Are there any goals that you want to accomplish? Try to work on you. And the same thing, that's my husband is doing. He's working on him, I'm working on me, and then together we're just really, I don't know, it's just like we're just living life like backwards, like just traveling. We've always worked together, but we are more a husband and wife than just business partners. So I like to keep it real. I like to keep it honest about what I'm going through, what I see a lot of the world is going through. We have to talk to it. We have to listen. We got to stop being so judgmental about a lot of things. Somebody was like, girl, you sound like, bitch, I'm from Memphis. I know what I sound like, but at the end of the day, the message that I'm giving you is the truth, and unlike other people I know, you can check my degrees and my credentials. I'm telling you, a bitch got it all. So that's the end of this segment. But wait. I forgot to tell you. There's a part two. Yes, a part two. You always see me in this element. We always say a long day starts after 5, but what truly happens when we get home? So, next segment, we'll be shooting at home. I know you heard of a man cave, but we're going to take you into the woman's cave. We're going to do dinner. Of course, we're going to have some drinks and just cocktails of conversation. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, share, and follow us on After 5 Podcast. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye. Hi, guys. As you know, my name is JC Banks, and we're here with After 5 Podcast. I just love this segment of the show. We're going to be doing some reviews. Now, ladies, I know we all like a good drink, but we have to, watch our figure, watch the calories. So we have Surfside. What I like about this is that it's just 2 grams of sugar, 100 calories, no bubbles. So we're going to be giving a review on this one. This one's the lemonade and vodka Surfside, and this one is the strawberry lemonade and vodka. So let's, fuck it. Let's just pop it. See, I'm thirsty too, but it's good. I can tell it doesn't have any calories in it. You know, you don't have to cut it with water like the cut water. No shade, because I love some cut water, but I can see how us mothers or someone, we're trying to watch a couple things with like this. So Surfside's pretty good. So let's taste the other one. Let's see. You know how the guy always says, I want to take these liquor panties off of it. Let's take the draws off this bitch, okay? Oh, I'm confused. Hold on. I mean, it tastes the same, but it's still good. Okay, so that's Surfside. I mean, okay. I mean, it does. It gives what it says it's going to give. It doesn't have any sugars. I mean, I'm not drunk as fuck yet, but, it's still good. I think you should try it together. Bad idea. But it's good. Okay, so we have these at I feel it, y'all. No, it's fine. We have these at Prohibition Liquor and Wine. So these are the new Surfside. So if you're trying to watch your calories but still get a little buzz and you're thirsty, Surfside. Now listen, I wanted to do something a tad bit different today. We always just have like liquors and different things, but I want to put you on the little products, So if you're traveling or, you're just having a hard day, for us ladies, we all use these, sometimes, but some of us we don't use them anymore. We won't talk about that. But look, watch this, guys. So if you're going on vacation or maybe on the airport, I'm not telling you to do anything illegal or anything like that. I'm just saying that if you want to take your liquor with you, you can just, get this. And this is probably not going to be a good thing. I'm going to mess it up. But you just pour this in here. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now screw the top on. I hope nobody from TSA is looking right now. You can get it from me. I'm just saying. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So then you're gonna take this. Put it in here. If I can get this open. Oh my God. Look, y'all. And there you go. Okay, it looks like a tampon, but a little something extra in there. So like if you're traveling or going on vacation, want to take your liquor with you in your bag. If you taking these badass kids to some type of practice, football, soccer, basketball, I don't know, whatever, you're at work and there's a lot going on. You go to the bathroom, fix yourself up a little bit. No one will ever know. So tampons, but not really. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. And we all know a long day starts after 5. Is there something particular that you would like me to try out? A new drink that you know about? Just, DM us at Prohibition Liquor and Wine or at After 5 Podcast. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.